Hey traders, Raghee here, and in this update I am very excited about this trade because this is now the second time we have this buy on our radar. Okay, so what is the setup? The setup is a play on the RTY via the IWM. Now the reason I do that is twofold. One, the RTY futures have an initial margin of 7,000 and change, meaning if you want to take this trade overnight, if you want to take this trade for a swing, a multi-day, maybe multi-week swing, it's going to be $7,000 per contract. Sure, you can go the micro route, and I think that's great, but you can also go the IWM route. And I've got the setup for on the radar. So what I do for members in the futures of the Sector Secrets Mastery is that if something is very close to potential action, we have more experienced members and more experienced traders in the room, and I like to give them a heads up that will precede the actual trade setup alert. Because what I like everyone to have is an opportunity to act when I do, not after the fact, but as I'm looking at something and as I'm acting, you guys are already going to have the price levels that are on my platform. And what are those price levels? Let's talk about it right here and what my plan is. Once you know something's on my radar, that means that when certain prices are reached, in this case on the RTY futures between 2125 and 2100, this is our zone. So prices have to be inside that area, preferably with bearish momentum for me to do anything. So I want that bearish momentum into the zone between 2125 and 2100 on the RTY. Well, then the next thing is, if you're not going to take the RTY, Rog, why are we watching it? Remember that if I'm going to trade an ETF that has a futures contract related to it, an alternative, I'm going to watch that futures contract but execute the trade idea in the ETF alternative. Remember, this ETF alternative is not the way you want to track the price action for this trade, because this is a 9:30 to 4 p.m. Eastern narrative, not the 22 plus hours a day that the RTY is trading. So we want that more 24-hour viewpoint of the market and then execute the idea here. And you can see I've got the October 16 on my radar, which October 15 on my radar. Sorry, a little typo there. And that means that I've got almost 2 months to expiration. Very important to give your trade enough time to work. And then you'll notice that as the RTY sinks in, I'm going to buy those 210 calls in IWM. Why 210? Well, frankly, there's not a lot of liquidity in the October IWM. There's frankly not even less in November. So I'm going to have to think about where there is enough open interest, and that should suffice for us for the trade. So this is what I'm looking at. Buy number 2 in the RTY. It's in the zone. Did it before. Would love to see the support above the 200 period exponential prop and also the low that we saw previous. So as long as we can hold that zone, which has a really nice Darvis level, you can see right there, holding it. And then the other thing that's got my attention is this is the third time. Take a look at my V-score here. It's the third time we're here just below the -1 standard deviation of my V-score. So this is yet another way for me to confirm. Take a look at the last 3 pullbacks, this area. Not only do I have price confirmation because Darvis is a price pattern, now I've got the volume confirmation as well. Hope that helps. I'll see you in the next update. Hey traders, Raghee from Simpler Trading. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like and a comment below. And remember, subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll get notified of the next update. And when you're ready to join me for live trading, be sure to head on over to simplertrading.com. I'll see you in the next update.